Gardener's Chronicle, dated Saturday, September 13th, 1845. We stopped the press with very great regret to announce that the potato murrain has unequivocally declared itself in Ireland. The crops about Dublin are suddenly perishing. The conversion of potatoes into flour, by the processes described by Mr. Babington and others in today's paper, become then a process of the first national importance. For where will Ireland be in the event of a universal potato rot? The Irish potato famine, also known as the Great Famine, began in 1845. The period is described as a time of mass starvation where Ireland's most valuable crop, potatoes, rotted in the fields. The potato crop was highly important in Ireland as it was calorie-dense, nutritious, and a vegetable easy to grow in Irish soil. Additionally, 1/2 of Ireland's population solely relied on potatoes for the bulk of their diet. With this famine, mass hysteria erupted in villages throughout the country. Over the course of the famine's first year, approximately 1/2 of the potato crops were destroyed. In addition to the famine being a period of starvation, there was also great amounts of disease. In fact, over 1 million Irishmen perished from 1845 to 1851 because they ate diseased potatoes. A fungus-like organism called Phytophthora, or P. infestans, was a water mold which primarily spread throughout both tomatoes and potatoes. With that being said, it can be easily understood that the remaining potatoes Irishmen ate were infested with Phytophthora. The Irish potato famine did not occur in a specific region of Ireland. In fact, almost the entirety, 32,595 square miles of Ireland were infested with Phytophthora. When looking closer at this map, you can see that West Ireland was significantly more affected by the famine compared to East Ireland and specifically Northeast Ireland. This is due to the fact that East Ireland was not as dependent on potatoes. Instead, East Ireland focused on the cultivation of cereal crops including wheat, rye, oats, and barley. Because of this, around 1.5 million Irishmen immigrated across the world to countries such as the United States, Australia, and Great Britain. My great-great-grandfather, McGurk, was one of the many Irishmen who immigrated to America and began a new chapter of his life. When arriving, he found a carpentry job just outside of Philadelphia. Not only did some of my great-great-grandfather's family travel with him to America, plenty traveled to Australia, where I currently have over 400 living cousins. While this was a great opportunity for the Irish to start a new life, it was extremely difficult to leave. Approximately 6.6 million Irishmen remained in Ireland and had to say goodbye to family and friends as they left for new beginnings. It can be thought that those who stayed were able to survive and possibly had businesses they were not able to abandon at the time. However, over the next few decades, more than 4.5 million Irishmen left for places like America to reunite with old family, but also begin their lives elsewhere. Immigrating across the world presented many Irishmen with new opportunities. When arriving in America, Irish immigrants landed at Ellis Island and made their way to East Coast cities such as Boston and New York. For example, my great-great-grandfather settled in the city of Philadelphia. American West Coast soil was not enough to support the large-scale farming Irish immigrants intended on pursuing. Other than farming, Irish immigrants worked various jobs including labor in coal mines and built railroads and canals. America was a great opportunity for the Irish to establish a successful life. In fact, over 10% or 33 million people of the American population today consists of people who identify as having Irish heritage. Exhibited at the Custom House Quay in the Dublin Docklands, these statues commemorate the lives of Irishmen who left their country to immigrate as they experienced hunger and poverty. The statues are intended to look skeletal as the famine was a time of mass starvation. All in all, the Irish potato famine affected the lives of millions who lived in the country. Whether it meant starvation, poverty, immigration, sickness, or death, This 6-year period transformed the lives of so many due to their reliance on potatoes and demonstrates how important these agricultural methods were at the time.